Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 3. We are learning Unit 5. Its title is Making Peace. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of listening and speaking, we are going to learn how to use polite expressions. Before this in English for grade 2, I have taught you about requests and commands. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to demonstrate convention and dynamics of group interaction, to use polite expressions to seek attention, identify and use simple sentences that show instructions, commands, and requests. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 104, O you who believe, do not say Ra'ina, tend us, look after us, but say Unzurna, take care of us, make us understand, and listen to the decree of Allah. And for the disbelievers, there is a painful torment. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. First of all, it's a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is telling one word not to use and one word to use. What not to use? Raina. Don't say this word. Rather, instead of this word, say unzurna, right? So, beta, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, even in our conversation, every word matter. You say a word and think about it, and you should use a better word. This is what this verse is telling us. So, should we be careful about our each and every word? Yes. Right? And we should not use words mindlessly. Always use better and good words. And if you find a better word, replace it. Right? So this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us. So this is a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So first you answer these questions to me. What do you know about instructions, commands, and requests? And how do you seek someone's attention? So whatever you know about these two questions, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered. Now let's see what actually a command is. Sentences that give order to do something are called commands. For example, open your book. Okay? If your teacher says it to you, open your book, it's a command from your teacher. Request is an act of asking politely or formally for something. Please give me a glass of water. Okay, so it's a request. And instruction is the act of educating or giving the steps that must be followed, or an order. Stay together in the park. It's instruction. Okay, so what these are? Command is order. Request is when you are humbly asking for something, politely you are asking for something. And instruction is, it can be an order, but it has some consequences. Okay, so do it, otherwise it might happen. Do it, otherwise it might happen, right? So this is instruction. All right. So let's see, what does your book say about it? Some sentences give orders to do something, and they are called commands. Some sentences show requests, and instructions are written or spoken directions. Okay, do this or do not do this, that is instruction for performing a task. All right, so after understanding the concept and reading the definition, here are the examples. Open your book, it's a command. Stay together in the park, it's an instruction. Read the lesson, it's a command. Please give me a glass of water, it's a request, right? Do you understand? Now here is an exercise in your book. You read this sentence and find out either it's a command or a request. So pause the video, complete this exercise in your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Okay, so now we understand command, request, and instruction. The next thing we are going to learn is to seek someone's attention. We use word. How do we seek someone's attention? And beta, why it's important? For example, if we want to talk to a person and the person is looking somewhere else, should we start talking? No, first we should make that person to turn towards us, to look at us, to pay attention to us, then we should start our conversation, right? So how do we seek the attention? How do we make that person to look at us? We use such type of words. Excuse me, please listen to me, kindly look at me. Beta, these are the words we use to make our sentence polite. Always we should use polite word. Please, kindly, excuse me, right? May I have your attention, please? Right? This is how we seek someone's attention. And when you say excuse me and the other person say yes, then you should start talking to that person, right? So this is a given example in your book. One is saying, please give me the scissor for 2 minutes. The other is saying, yes, sure. Excuse me, can you pass me that red circle? Don't start saying, give me that circle. No, better first, excuse me, please, all right? And see, I have made something. Now, these words are polite words to seek attention. Do you understand? Now, I have given you two concepts, how to make commands, instructions, and requests, and how to seek someone's attention politely. Now, let's do an activity to understand both of the concepts. Are you ready for that? Okay. What we are going to do? Teacher will divide class in teams with 3 members. In each team, there will be 3 members. Students will write a sentence for instruction, command, and request. Now, each student from a team will seek attention of the class and will read one sentence. Then other will read the other, and likewise. This activity will continue till all the students of the class have participated. So first you will write the sentences, then you will read the sentences in front of your class by seeking their attention. All right, so pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. It's time for your homework. You will write 3 sentences of instruction, command, and request. And I'm giving you a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, what you are going to do? Look at the picture and select the correct words which suit with the picture, okay? So you will select the correct expression for each picture. This is how you will complete this worksheet. So what we have learned today, we learned that sentences that give order to do something are called commands. Request is an act of asking politely or formally for something, and instruction is the act of educating or giving the steps that must be followed or an order. And we learned and practiced to use polite expressions to seek attention. So in this way, we achieved our SLOs to demonstrate convention and dynamics of group interaction, to use polite expressions to seek attention, identify and use simple sentences that show instructions, commands, and requests. Are we done with it? Yes, and we thoroughly enjoyed doing it. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.